What's up? It is Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jordy Jor.
I am Khloe Summer.
I'm Lira Galore.
Woo woo.
Welcome,
First
ladies.
Of all, Khloe Summer and Lira Galore. We are definitely excited to have you here. I've been enjoying watching your vlog, girls, you know, because that's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I feel like.
We love girls.
Mm-hmm. And so whose idea was it to do this vlog? I felt like it was yours, Khloe.
Why do you feel like it was mine?
I don't know. I just feel like I could see like it's giving like, you know, you'd have your whole travel situation.
So I'll say we definitely came up with it together. So me and Lira, we were like Instagram friends, Instagram besties, talking all the time. And I told her I'm going to Italy. She's like, I'm coming. I'm like,
it was my birthday. Remember?
Yeah. And she was like, I'm like, girl, you're not coming. She literally said, her money said, girl, I'm coming.
So y'all only know each other from Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we went to Italy together. We met one other time.
That's risque because it's like traveling with people, you don't know what that's going to be
You
like.
know how you just I feel like sometimes you could feel a person's like spirit and vibe through
The aura.
conversation. And so it's just kind of like, it was my birthday. I was like, I want to go somewhere that I've never been, but I want to go somewhere far. And she's like, I'm going to Italy. I was like, well, let's make it a birthday trip. Let's make it a thing. And that's
Was
what
it just
we
the
did.
two of y'all?
No,
Or was it like a
3
girls
of
trip?
us.
Okay.
One of your friends?
Yeah, one of my friends.
Okay.
She came.
Because I feel like Lyra could be very like, you know, very private. Let me stay out the loop.
You know, I'd be like,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I feel like maybe you pulled her out to be like, come on, let's do this. Like, show people.
yeah, she definitely did that. Because, you know, even with the first time I met you, when I came on the others, I was like,
But I get it. You know, it's not easy because sometimes I think what can happen is like people talk shit and make you be like, I don't even want to say nothing. Because I just want to mind my business and stay in my little.
you take the little clips and then it'd be like, I did not say that.
But yeah, so from Italy, we literally were just drunk, having a ball, talking, and just talking about being a girl's girl. I am a true girl's girl up and down. I went to an all-girl high school. I went to fashion school in New York. I'm just a girl's girl.
Right.
And from there, literally, I don't know exactly.
We kept getting, it was the Italian wine. We kept getting drunk on wine. Like, when we get back, we're going to do this.
Yeah,
Make a plan.
We're going to take this serious. And it was like, when we got back to Houston, it was like, hey, we need to find a videographer. We're going to start filming ASAP. And it was like, we just kind of just
made it a thing.
Jumped head first into it. Like,
Because it feels like y'all give best friend vibes.
This is my girl. I always tell her I'm new to Houston. I only been here for 1 year. And I'm like, I finally feel like Houston's like home because I have like a real friend base. Before it was just me and my man. But I'm a girl's girl. I need my friends. So I can be like, hey girl, like he getting on my nerves. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go do something, you know? So
that's me. Do I need to pull up?
okay. It's definitely not like, girl,
I'm
like,
so
you
ready
okay?
to drop your man.
But okay, let me ask you this though, as newer friends, because you know how people will act like, oh, I don't want to make no new friends and da-da-da-da-da. Like Jordan's newer to the show and we met with her like guest hosting on Way Up and everything, and we've seen her like on reality TV. You don't know what you're going to get in real life.
Yeah,
So but it's been amazing, and now she's permanently on Lip Service, and her and Gigi love each other.
I think our
as well.
Detroit trip kind of solidified our bond.
Yeah.
You can
Because
travel
we
with
traveled
people.
together. We
shared a
traveled
bed.
during that day that everything shut down.
Okay.
Remember?
Ooh.
And we were
Microsoft
together.
was
We were on
done.
the same flight. Remember when
the
Microsoft
computer
shut
shut
down?
down.
I
Yeah.
missed my cousin's funeral. I could not get out of Atlanta.
Wow.
Wow. We all were going
That's
to
awful.
Detroit for a 1 year anniversary for Way Up.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Jordan was on the same flight. So we had that experience together. We stayed in the same room. And it's just like, we like, okay, girl, I fuck with you.
Right.
So kind of similar to y'all's Italy
Yeah, it
situation
gave
was
Yeah,
me and Jordan.
It just
yeah.
really gave that like when you travel with somebody, you really see the real, the good, the bad, the ugly, and we just saw it immediately with each other. Like, okay, I see how you are.
I could do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you do have to like find your friends. It don't have to be my day ones.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes your day ones be your day nuns.
I
Ugh.
always
Ooh.
say that. I always
'Cause
say
guess
I'm
what?
the girl. I'm not scared to meet. I actually love meeting new girls. Now it's up to you if you rub me the wrong way. And cool, scratch that. It's whatever.
Right.
But I love meeting new friends. I love meeting new girls. I'm always welcoming girls with like open arms. It costs nothing. It's like,
Right.
hey,
Yeah.
I want to go out to eat too. You know.
People probably be
That's
like,
so
damn,
real.
she's, you know,
Friendly.
she's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of times we get, put in that category of since you look a certain way, people perceive you to be a certain way. And then they get to know you and they be like, oh, I thought you were going to be, and you're really cool as hell. And it's just like,
intimidated for no reason.
for no
Yeah.
reason.
Went and poke a hole in a Capri Sun, okay? Like just chilling, and it just be given like, girl never gave that.
I guess because some of us just naturally just have like this like blank or like just
resting bitch face.
Sometimes I just be thinking about stuff.
Minding my business. Sometimes I be hungry. I'm hungry right now.
I'm hungry.
Listen, you know, I already got some food for me. I'm like, look, I got to eat something today because I've been working all day.
All
know.
day.
But so let's talk about it a little bit because there's also not so great experiences. I saw in one of the vlogs you were talking about like meeting people and you're like, they just kind of want to like copy and paste my life. And we've all had some bad experiences with people who we thought was cool and then come to find out, it didn't work out.
Yeah, they like, you do have to be careful because girls will come in your life. Definitely try to copy and paste. Definitely try to be you or steal your personality. One thing I love about Lira is like, we're girls, we're friends, but we're so different. Right. Even like, you can look at our outfits.
You can look
today.
at our style.
It's just like, it's two different personalities, same message, but two different personalities.
Or Chloe would be like, I'd be like, Chloe, which one do I wear? This one or that one? She'd be like, that one. I'd be like, I'm gonna wear this one.
Because you picked the one that you would wear. So
So she's like, okay, it's the opposite. I even tell her, I'm like, girl, you know which one I'm gonna pick. She's like, you know what, you right. Let me pick that other one. So we're not afraid to be who we are. We're not trying to copy and paste each other, which is hard these days.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people haven't found themselves, so I feel like they try to attach themselves to people and lock on to people and like try to just like, you know, just now you're naturally gonna steal certain like, or not even steal, just like pick up certain mannerisms or sayings around certain people, but like once it comes down to like, you're just like, are you me? It's like it just but you could identify it. It'd be like
I've experienced that.
Yeah.
It's given very much single black female.
Very much.
And it's given very much we are no longer friends.
Yeah, like you got to cut that off quick because it becomes weird and then it becomes, then once they can't hold it anymore, the jealousy and the weirdness comes. It comes over time. You cannot be friends with anybody that wants to be you.
Or wants your life.
Or wants your life, yes.
Or your man.
Oh,
heavy
shit.
on that one.
Heavy on that. Heavy on it.
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna start saying that's T now. Dallas is T. Now
that's T.
Yeah. And that's what happens that when you're around somebody, you end up like you do end up picking up certain things, but
not everything.
Also, what I think is also telling about friendships is when you can be like genuinely happy for somebody when something great happens. You know what's a red flag if you have good things happening, but you don't want to tell them because you don't want them to feel away.
Yeah.
You know, there's been times when you're like, damn, I don't want to tell my good news because
they might start getting funny.
Right. Or you ever seen them stories where it'd be like, girls that get text messages from their friends like, I want you to come, but don't wear makeup or don't dress up. Don't wear this, don't wear that. And it's like, actually, I be wanting my friends to show out.
Yeah. That's right. Look better than me.
Come, but don't wear makeup is crazy.
There was a viral story when this girl was like cursing out her friend because she said she showed out too much on her birthday.
I saw
like,
that.
That's what that instantly made me think of.
But I was like, is that real? Because your birthday, you don't want all your friends to stop.
Everybody.
So the whole team could just be like,
like the whole team lit.
Yeah.
Because if it's your birthday, how are you getting outdone?
Right. And I would tell somebody if they're at my house and I'm like, ooh, that outfit, why don't you try this? Like I would be like, wear my bag, wear this. Like if I feel like the outfit's not looking right, I will be like, you know what?
And I feel like that's where we lost recipes. I remember my mom and her friends used to all come and get ready to go out and stuff like that. And if
that's a vibe.
My mom would be like,
wear these shoes.
Here, do this or wear that. And it'd be like, but in this day and age,
it's too much.
If somebody peep like you got on your homegirl bag, it just be like, oh, she wearing.
They think they clocking
we losing recipes. We girlfriends.
Right.
Like, why can't I wear a bag that might look better with my outfit? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No, listen, I agree with you. I want my friends to come out and look like, go ahead, because you know me, I might come out in a sweatsuit anyway. That might be my fit. And Gigi listen, Gigi and Jordan always gonna come out way more done up than I am, and I'm gonna come out like, damn, bitch, you going to the gym? But you know, I know how I'm comfortable and I know what it is. But yeah, so friend breakups, and I think there's rules for friend breakups. Like, even if we don't get along anymore, don't tell the other person's business.
For sure. Ooh, that's the big one.
That's
a
big one.
Like whatever secrets you shared,
keep it.
Like those need to go to the grave.
Yeah.
You know, what are some other friend breakup rules?
I feel heavy on what you said, like, don't tell my business. I feel like if you tell my business after we break up, I feel like you already had animosity. Like, you were hating from the beginning because hold that down. Like, hold that down.
Because I'm not telling your business.
And I still love you. We just don't work anymore. It's like a breakup. Like, I still, it's like a literal breakup. Yeah. I still love you, but we don't work anymore. But you're not going to go tell your ex-boyfriend all his business and the things he's done. You're not going to do that. So why would you do that to your friends that have been there probably for years, held you down for years, was always there for you?
I feel like coming in between opportunities for that person too.
Right.
Like, just because we not cool no more, I ain't gonna block your coin.
Yeah.
Or I ain't gonna not refer you when I know you good for this position. You know, you not might be good for me, but I know you'll be able to hold that down. So if I come across something where I feel like it might be okay for you, then I'm still gonna send it your way blindly.
Right.
You know.
What about if you are not a friend break up, but they still want to be cool with some of the friends that they met through you?
No, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie.
That was tough
I don't
for
like
me.
that. That's tough because now we all gotta hang out. Like, I had a big friend breakup a few years ago. Somebody I was friends with for 12 years. And I literally was like, if you with her, like, you cannot be around me. I'm sorry, because now you're around my business, and I just know how girls are. Now you telling them my business. Now they still in my life.
Couple of drinks, business starts spilling.
Yeah,
like, you know,
like you can't be too sure. So it just had to be me or her, and you met her through me. So pick.
I had a friend break up too, and it just gave like my friends was like, I had to stop hanging with her because every time I would come around,
she would bring you up.
Yeah. And she was like, if we're going to still hang, I mean, I don't personally care. If you want to hang with her, cool, whatever. But she was like, she kept bringing you up, or she would get drunk and be like, call her. I just want to say I'm sorry. She'd be like,
no, she's
if
over
we're
it.
going to hang out, stop bringing her up. If she's going to come around, she's going to come around her own. It's nothing that I could do for you. Like,
So I had a situation where I stayed friends with a friend of a friend after they stopped being friends. And then I regretted it when me and that person stopped being friends. Like, I should have cut you off way back then when she cut you off, because clearly you was the problem. But since we had our rapport, I felt like that situation had nothing to do with me. And I still continue to be friends with that person. But then in the long run, it's like, damn, I should have been cut you off.
Yeah. Like, I was the friend that stayed friends with, or I was introduced through somebody.
Okay, and you stayed friends with them.
Neither of us are friends with that person.
But y'all friends with each other.
But we're friends with each other.
Maybe.
You know, sometimes the divorce, you got to take the kids. And in that case, the kids were coming with me.
That's like your friend's soulmate. That was your friend's soulmate. Sorry. But I mean, as we get older, it does happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We end up like not being cool. But it is weird sometimes when you're like, man, if I'm friends with somebody, you met them through me, why are y'all still, you know, like that can feel weird too. Like,
because they're the problem.
Yep.
Just saying. Just saying. Like, if there's a pattern.
I learned that the hard way.
Now, what made y'all both move to Houston?
Initially or recently?
Yeah, initially.
So, I'm from Philly. My mama.
Again,
right. You know, I'm from Philly too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We
I'm
had
from West.
And
3 episodes in a row of people from Philly.
I'm
people from Philly, yeah.
So my mom moved us down south. I have an older brother, and you know, Philly is just like when young men get a certain age, it's either two ways they're gonna go. My brother was teetering the wrong way, and she knew about Texas through my auntie. She was in the Navy base. That's where she was stationed. So she moved us down south, and she moved us to like Katy, and great school district, great everything, and that's where I graduated from. That's where I went to college, everything, and then the rest is history.
All right, so you love it.
I love it.
Okay, and then you moved there last year.
Yeah, last year. So I had moved from Miami, and literally my boyfriend was like, you know, come to Houston, and from there I was like, okay, cool, I'm coming.
You love him. You just left and went to Houston.
My man.
I was over Miami. I do love him, but I was over Miami.
So are you originally from
I am
Miami?
from Baltimore.
Yeah.
From Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore originally. I lived in Atlanta. I went to school in New
y'all
York.
definitely get along, because Baltimore is Philly's cousin.
Yeah,
I lived in
definitely.
Atlanta too. A couple times.
Couple times. Me too.
Yeah, I lived
How
in
about
Atlanta
that?
twice. So
I lived in Atlanta twice as well.
Yes.
I'm on my second time living in Atlanta right now.
And you love Gigi loves Atlanta.
I
I feel
do.
like I affiliate you with Atlanta so much.
Atlanta's
Me?
hard.
Yeah.
It's like a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
It'd be like I gotta get in and I gotta get out.
Yeah. For me, I have only had good experiences. I haven't had anything that made me feel like I don't like it here. And when I moved there, I ran for my life literally and ended up there and was able to hit the reset button and start over. And at the time, my daughter was 8. So it's like she is from there, you know?
Right. That's what she knows.
That's what she knows. Like she'll say, I was born in Philly, but I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah. Right.
And that's because she don't remember nothing about Philly. She was 8 when we left. So it's like I feel more grounded. I feel more rooted in there, partially because of her. But again, because I've had nothing but great experiences both times I moved to Atlanta.
What year did you move there?
2005.
Okay.
I literally got there the day of Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, wow. Okay,
And of course, I was coming from Philly, so it had nothing to do with the storm. Yeah. But it just was a coincidence that the day of Hurricane Katrina is when I got there.
Chloe, how long you been with your man?
I've been with him. We've been living together for a year.
Oh, okay.
We've been living together for a year and a half.
Moving to Houston was moving in with him?
Together.
Okay.
Yes, moving together. So that's what I call like the official start. So it was June 2023, and now we're about to be in December, so a year and a half.
That's cute.
Yes, I love him.
Is that the first person you live with? Like first guy?
No, first guy, yes.
Okay, yes. Oh, all right. So
how did y'all meet? Tell us the tea.
What was the tea with that?
No tea here.
So were y'all having a long distance relationship before you moved to Houston, or was he already living there and you moved there for him, or did y'all move there collectively?
He was already living there.
Right.
And he was like, it's lit. You're going to like it. You're going to enjoy it. I already wanted to move out of Miami. So once I moved out of I didn't know where I wanted to go. I was just like, I want to get out of Miami. I feel like it's a circle. We do the same things
every night.
Like
Monday.
Miami is just like
it's definitely
like
a hamster wheel.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. So he was like, "Come, you'll like it, you'll enjoy it." I was a little nervous because I'm like, Houston, like it's so country, but
Houston lit.
And then also,
until you get there, right? And it's like, wow.
Every time I have a great time.
We can be ratchet, we can be classy. Which one?
Listen, you have to go wherever you want to go in Houston.
Now, Lira, I gotta ask you, when you did a long time ago, Fix My Life, do you feel like that helped you, like, in general? Are there things you still use from that, or do you feel like, I don't know if I should have? Like, what do you think about that experience?
Do I have to be politically correct?
No.
Just
be honest. Like, do you feel like it was? Because I hear
just
different
felt
things.
like it was just a what was I doing? I was just doing something. I was young. I was heartbroken. I just was doing something. They presented me with an opportunity, and it was just like a whatever.
Did it fix your life at all? Did it anything?
No, I don't even remember what they were talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I just was on, it wasn't what they explained to me, I guess, like what it was going to be.
It's a little harsh.
Yeah.
So is this the Iyanla?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you did that
Thank
before.
You.
So,
Thank you.
Hold on.
I love that.
She was like, look, I love that for you. I love that for our friendship.
Because I wonder what people's experiences are like going on there, because it is like a very public thing, but it can be like very intense.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not easy, like to have to deal with people publicly having things to say and weigh in on your life.
And I felt like they caught me at a very vulnerable time. That was when I had left, what's the name?
Right.
Moved away from my family, picked up and moved away from my family and moved to LA.
Right.
So I was just like vulnerable. I was just like going through my own, you know what I'm saying? And they approached me about it, and they made it seem like it was a good thing for me. And
like therapy on TV.
Yeah, or something. And it just was just nothing that it was crazy.
It's insane. Sensationalized, because it is going to be like, let's get those moments.
Now, Miss Iyanla, I like her as a person, a very nice lady, but I think that the show is just like very
in a whole
like showy.
Right.
Very it's scripted,
it is what it is.
It's very
produced.
It is what it is.
Very produced.
Yeah. They're right there.
Yeah.
Feeding you lines. So.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know that. So what do you look for now? Like, you've been through a lot, and you have 2 beautiful children. So what are you looking for in a partner now? Or do you have one?
Yes, I'm still involved with my baby daddy, my son's dad. So yeah, we're still together.
Okay.
We both I live in Houston. He lives in Atlanta. He just kind of comes sees our son, but it's like a current thing.
Okay, so you're happy?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm good.
Because it'd be like, girl, I don't know. Those clips I was talking about.
Right.
Yes. That's how it
So what made you decide like doing this vlog? Because like I said, it does feel like you've been like, okay, let me just mind my business, get out, whatever. Yeah. What made you decide, okay, it's time for us to like go and let people see me cooking? You even showed yourself getting surgery, plastic surgery.
So I feel like I was, okay, because, I started out young. Mm-hmm. I was like one of the first. So it's just like, just living through the whole height of social media and then everybody being in my business and everything being on display. I will say that once I had kids, I wanted to protect them and I wanted to protect myself because I can't operate at 100% for my kids if I'm mentally every day being attacked.
Right.
And I don't care what nobody says. It
takes a toll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you could definitely be like, I'm not reading that. And then like 5 minutes later, you're online like,
somebody say some crazy shit.
Or send it to any of that stuff.
Right.
I don't believe
it's hard though because people at you and you don't even intend to see it, and then the shit pop up and you be like,
that's what I'm saying. Or it'll be like, those friends who are like kind of friends, they gonna send it to you. It just be like, So, like I said, I do give a lot of what's happening right now to Khloe because she was just like, girl, you gotta, she comes to my house and she's like, you gotta show you're a good mom. You gotta, they need to see this. Other people need to see, like, because I also worked hard to erase the vixen thing or to erase, everything that I just feel like doesn't represent the person I am today. Like, I'm a full-time mom and like, that's what I do.
But to be honest, like, I think, and even if we all in here have done things in our past and have, but that part is what makes you like learn lessons and make you who you are. I don't think ever like erasing things, but more just like, this is what I've evolved into.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like that's what, and then a lot of it, my kids motivate me to just do something
step
positive.
into the light of motherhood.
Yeah,
and
like the light of motherhood and
moving onward and upward within yourself as a woman.
Like I can cook. Like nobody knew that.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Right.
We'll let her come over and cook for us.
Okay.
And it's good too. I could vouch.
We could do a little lip. We gotta do a little lip service.
Thanksgiving little situation.
You can't. So what can you?
I'm working on my girl.
Okay, good. See, this is what it's all about. Yeah. This is what it's about to be a girl's girl. Like I can't cook. She could cook. Teach me how to cook. She's pulling you out of your shell, being like, "Come on, people need to see this."
Yeah.
And sometimes you need somebody that you could trust. To actually say that.
Or else I probably would have still been like, watching everybody like, I see that. I saw that.
But even the journey for you, like going to get plastic surgery, that was something that you documented too.
Yes, and I did that because, again, I'm a mom now. I got to be up at the school and stuff, and I had these like, big old boobs, and I just was like, it's time to
tone it down a little.
Just tone it down a little bit. Like I'm so far removed from being a vixen and all that. And I just wanted a more subtle look. I wanted to look just better in my clothes. I just felt like it was just like they were sitting on my neck. Like I just didn't like the look anymore.
Well, you look great.
You look amazing.
I like this friendship. It's working for us.
Yes. For us.
It's working for the girls.
Yeah. So, what are some more things that we're gonna end up seeing on the vlog, girls? So make sure y'all subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. But I would say we're having a girls walk every first Friday of the month. So it's pretty much, Houston is a food desert. Like everybody there is pretty large, pretty oversized.
And well nourished. Everything bigger in Texas.
Everything bigger in Texas. But coming from a place like Miami, you rarely notice.
Because everybody's so skinny there.
Yes, everybody working out.
So health conscious.
20 pounds skinnier in Miami. Literally. So I was just like, I feel like we need to do something to push the girls to like work out. When I work out and stuff, they're like, oh, I wish I had a workout partner. I wish I had somebody to do this with. All right. Every first Friday.
You heard it? I wish I had a workout partner. That was so shady.
Hold on, what?
What's she trying to say?
What was she trying to say?
What you trying to say?
Your workout partner right here.
No, she's saying girls approach her and say
that.
She was saying when she gets to working out, the response from the other ladies are, I wish I had a partner.
Girl, you know I live far.
No, I'm like, girl, you know I go to my workouts on my own, Pilates, everything. But a lot of girls don't have the confidence to do that on their own. So I'm like, okay, look, let's at least do this walk. It's 3 miles, first Friday every month, and all the girls can come. So far, we have a lot of signups. Like the girlies are coming, and it's just like, wear your pink, have a ball, and come.
I've had this run club. I got to restart it again. But the whole point of it was that it's for people who don't normally wouldn't like go. Some people would come and they really do run. Okay. But then it was for everybody. Like some people who normally wouldn't get out and move. And, you know, you just go out. You could run, jog, skip, walk, crawl, whatever.
Just hang out.
Yeah. And it was like 3.25 miles. And people ended up doing their own little spin-offs and like forming their own groups, going on trips together just from meeting at the run club. Yeah. So I like that, like to get out and move and encourage people no matter what space that you're in. Whether you're an expert runner and do marathons or you've never done this at all, you know, just to know that we're all welcome. Yes. I like that. Yes. We need to go to Houston and walk.
I know. Come on. I gotta come. It's December 6th.
I feel like we need to go out there and walk.
Come on. That'll be cute.
Like, it'll be very cute.
Look at me looking at the day of the week.
Let's go ahead and pull up our schedule.
It's a Friday. It's the first Friday. So if y'all don't come December, maybe January, you never know. Or we're going to keep having it. But girls always say it's hard to make friends. Right. So I'm like, this is your tribe. These are the girls that are going to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and come do a walk.
Do you think it's hard to make friends?
Not for me personally, because I'm really am a girl's girl and I'm just so nice to everyone. Yeah. But I feel like if you are like more standoffish, like Lira, she's more like standoffish just to herself. I think it is harder because people think you're a BITC.
But I'm not. I'm just I'm more shy, like timid, like shy. That's what it really is. I'm more just like a hi.
And people don't read it that way. People read it
until you talk to me and I'm like, oh, and then you know I did this and look at my kids and you know it's like that. Like,
right.
So but Chloe's just like she's
gotta warm up.
Yeah, right. She's like, hi, and this is my friend Lira, and I'm like, hi.
And some people can misinterpret that, like you said, as being you know standoffish or maybe she's.
But it's not. It's like very friendly.
And I feel like to be very fair to you, I feel like you probably don't know why people are trying to come in your space, you know? So and you probably had way worse situations than me. So I give you grace with that versus like I've had weird situations, but it comes out so quick versus like, you know.
People will just kind of like lay on you and you just never know what the motive is or, you know.
They trying to get the little gossip. Get the next thing you know, they you on the blogs for some shit you said.
You writing from a fake page spilling my tea.
Right?
I know who you is. No, I'm playing.
The real gossip girl.
Real gossip girl.
So tell us a little bit more about your whole situation, like with your man. Okay. So this is your first guy that you're living with, and you've been together for officially a year and a half.
So he's African, he's Ghanaian. So very different culture. Very, very different culture. But I'm learning because African culture is very different than African American culture. So I feel like it takes patience, it takes love. But
did y'all see this story?
You got a lot of cooking to learn. You got to learn American food and Guyanese food.
He don't like American food. So that's
you
the thing.
gotta learn his food.
But he gives me grace because he knows like it's hard. So I want her to teach me how to make
how to cook things. Did y'all see this story about this guy who was like a leader? He slept. There was with like 400.
Yes, and he slept with other people, and they found it on his hard drive or something, and then shook the whole country.
I saw that.
Yes,
it was, and they were all like married women.
Yes. It was his brother's wife.
His brother's wife, his pastor's wife. He was fucking everybody's wife.
What?
No, nasty.
I didn't see this. I didn't. He must have been a fool out here.
You know the tapes are out. Like,
yes.
They leaked those sex tapes, so they're like actually on. You can see them like online. You know how awful that is.
Oh my gosh!
People are like, why are they giving him such a hard time? They were consensual situations, and they both knew the camera was there, so you could see them like looking in the camera when it's happening. Why would a person do that? Like,
Jordan, give it a pitchfork.
But people were also saying, I could see why, because he was well endowed.
Oh my God!
That thing was stanging.
You heard what I said? He must have been a fool out here.
Yeah, that thing was stanging. Lord,
400 is crazy.
400,
and I think everybody was married.
Yeah, pretty much.
Married and not just married, but married to people that he were friends
Like,
and
yeah,
family.
people
and
that he worked
with.
with.
The pastor?
And
You ain't spared a pastor wife.
This is crazy.
anybody can get.
But
All
why
your wives
why
can
would
get
the
respect.
pastor's wife do that on tape?
Why
Like
would the pastor's
BBC.
wife do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm still old school with marriage, but I'll just like
You
nah.
sit front row. Come on now.
Yeah, like just smiling every Sunday.
In the
Knowing what
first-
you
in the first
doing
pulpit.
on Monday. Like
I mean,
In the
that was
first
Bro,
pew.
Monday after church.
So now I gotta ask her, how much does it matter to you if a guy is well endowed? I feel like y'all had this conversation previously.
There is a such thing as too much.
Does it matter to you?
There is a such thing as too much, and also you can have all of that and not know what to do with it,
Yeah,
and
that's a
then it's
fact.
a waste.
Yeah.
Then it's a waste.
But
That's my opinion.
how much does size matter to you? Could you be with somebody that was like,
I could be with somebody I'm in love with. We can work through anything with love.
okay, even if it was like this.
I tried that.
Like
It
a
didn't work.
micro
penis.
We wouldn't
You
even
could work through this?
we wouldn't get that far. We wouldn't get that far.
I tried to work through the little one.
What's T?
I tried.
What's the
It didn't last. It didn't
You're
last.
not gonna get that far.
I was in love.
And that's not going to get that far.
You were in love.
I was
before?
in love.
You was in love?
Before?
I was in love before we did it, and I knew going in what I was working with, and I just was like, I love him.
You were trying to just.
And I tried, but after a while, I was like, I need to get fucked.
Right.
Like,
Although it makes it very easy
I
to suck
I
it.
need a backbone situation.
No effort.
I need a hole, and he wasn't able to hit that. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it definitely matters, but it's not.
all
it means
ends
to all.
Yeah.
So you could be with somebody that was like this, or no?
That's a little extreme, Angela.
Yeah, that's extreme. That's a
That
micro.
is extreme.
Throw my hands up.
That's a
That's
micro.
giving like
Jordan, no.
Absolutely.
you have
not.
a month like a
You got
like,
money? No, I'm just
But his money's like this, but his thing is like this.
What are the stipulations?
Right. We need
Yeah.
to know the other attributes.
We need to make a list of the pros and the cons and weigh them out and see where we're gonna go with
Let's
this.
see where we
Yeah.
weigh in at.
Okay. Put it
Everything
all on
else
the
is
table.
amazing. It's just this. Everything.
everything else
Ain't
is
no
amazing.
50-50. You know what I'm saying? You chilling.
Ain't no
Good
50-50.
personality,
Good personality.
romantic.
Because how could he not?
Generous.
That's fair. How could you not?
That'd be hard.
I just don't even feel like we would get that far. Just be like, oh, okay, maybe not.
I gotta
Ooh,
play
and I
that.
waited, y'all, too. I waited like 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 months.
No, he waited because he was like, I got to get her first.
Yes.
I got to make sure she in love. Because that's what they do.
That was the trap.
That was the trap.
You were
I fell
hoodwinked.
for it.
Bad.
He was like, we ain't going to do it till you love me.
Oh, I did, too.
They be knowing.
I came
gotta
twice,
know.
too, on that little thing the first time.
Do y'all think they be knowing? Because they
Oh,
got.
They gotta
absolutely
know. Yeah,
if
they
they've
know.
ever watched porn, they know that
They
shit
know.
don't look like that.
They know.
You know? It could be.
They absolutely know. They're out there measuring and telling their friends and
Guys
doing
do
the whole
do that,
thing.
especially when they're
Yeah.
young and like if they play sports.
They've known for a
Yeah.
very long
Yeah.
time.
They be like, shit.
Mine don't look like that.
I put on your magnifying glass.
All right, so we got this walk going on. Now, another thing that you guys talk about is this stay-at-home girlfriend lifestyle. So give us that tea, because I would love to be able to stay at home for just even a little while. I don't know if I could do it for too long, though.
I mean, I've been a stay-at-home girlfriend for a long time. So it's just, you know, you can have your hustles, you can make your money, you can do your 1-2. For me, I've been doing social media for about 5 years through traveling, and I've just been technically a stay-at-home girlfriend. I don't go
Right.
to a job every day.
Yeah, but that's not really. You still work. You doing your thing. Like you
Okay.
are an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Right. Yeah.
I say stay-at-home girlfriend because it's like you're not going to work. And a lot of people from the outside looking in, I know for sure, because even girls have gone back and forth with me. They're like, you don't work.
Right.
I'm like, I work.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's, I work at home. The things I do on my phone.
And you enjoy yourself. People be mad about that.
Yeah.
People are able
They
to
hate it. Like they hate their
They
jobs.
invalidate,
And then they hate you.
invalidate everything you have going on
Everything.
because you're not clocking
Because
in.
you're not
Right.
clocking
Yeah.
in and you're not, yeah. I literally just said this to somebody, like, I do work. Like,
Yeah. Yes, you do.
I do. I do.
Gigi
a lot.
hustles.
I'm very
Gigi
hard
flies
worker.
in from Atlanta to do this show every other week.
Hello.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And she fights through it. She'd be like, I'm on the train right now. Coming. Like, I'm like,
Right.
damn.
On election day. Here you go.
I
On
loaded
election
this
day.
morning and then got on to Atlanta and
Yes, sister.
flew into
I love
JFK.
And it's flying right back
And
after
9
this
a.m.
tomorrow to go do an episode
of Lip Service South. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's the South.
Yeah, I
She
just started it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So when you back in Atlanta, whenever that may be,
Or you could do it in Houston. Remember when we did lip service in Houston?
We could do lip service in Houston.
Oh, and then come see us.
Yes, indeed.
See.
And then go walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we can make all of
Square
that happen.
pink.
That'd be really cute.
Go get a little hookah after.
Thank
you.
Right.
No, that's
Yeah,
tea.
but people do invalidate you when they feel like you don't do what they do.
Right.
When they
Yeah.
feel like
Or
they
how
don't
they do it.
physically see you putting in the work. It doesn't matter if you see it or not, bitch, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I get up every day and do what I do.
Work
and
smarter, not
clearly
harder. That's what they
that
say.
part, and I
Hello.
make what I make happen.
Yeah.
And just because you don't see it or just because it isn't what you perceive as me
It
working,
still worked to
I'm still
me.
working.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what you were getting at.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
for both of you, how would your man feel if you got like a regular day job? Would they hate that for you?
Mine would kill me.
shock.
He would kill me. Like,
It's not happening.
Because it takes away from his time.
yeah, it takes away from his time. And once again, he's African. So he already is like, he respects the things that I do, but he's already like, all right, by 5, pack it up. Like, it's time to.
It's me time.
Yeah,
It's
it's
us
me
time.
time. Yeah.
Right.
Like, no, he would. I literally like, you could never date a woman with a 9 to 5. You would lose your mind. He's like, that's why we work. So,
What about you? What if you got like, you were like, look, I just want to get a job. I want to like.
She don't want no damn
Well,
job.
he know I'm not going to say that anyway. So I don't even know.
That was not an option.
see, I would say that, but
What did you when you were younger? What did you think you were gonna be? Like, were there things that you were like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be?
Or what did you go to school for?
Forensics. So
Oh,
criminology.
wow.
So
I might need your help. No, I'm
give me
Don't
give me
dare.
give me your phone in 5 minutes. I got you. So criminology. I want to do forensic pathology. That's what I was going to school for.
Oh, wow.
But
yeah, listen, you can't get away with shit.
No.
especially now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I bet that comes in handy.
Yeah, it's like just being able to like think fast, critical thinking, knowing if a person is lying.
Being able to see through the bullshit.
What are the tells? How do you know?
yeah, what are the
Give us
times?
some tips.
You just
Yes.
gotta like, it's like body language. If you ask a person a question and it's like they automatically like just like
It's
shift,
just shifting.
like
and
that's just like a
their breathing patterns
telltale
change,
breathing
and the
patterns.
eyes.
It's like
Or if they
the
repeat the question
stuttering,
back.
Yeah.
you know,
think-
you gotta ask a question in a different way.
Same question, but
Same
different
question,
way.
different way, and you'll get a different answer. And if you get a different answer, boom.
Ooh.
Right. Okay.
You think
take
all
it.
men?
Noted.
You think all men cheat?
You're
I love this conversation.
The body language wins.
It's like we both shifted at the same time.
Let's work on you. You heard the voice.
It's a lot of shifting right
Ask it
now.
a different way. Ask it a different way.
I feel like men are a work in progress always.
There you go.
That's what cheaters say. I'm a work in progress.
I feel like
Give me grace.
Okay, I do feel like maybe some men just aren't like that, but I do also feel like some men are just wired different. And I feel like this is something that is just like you got to work with them. Well, it's up to you if you want to work with that or with them.
You have the information. Do with it what you will.
and go from there. Because which works for you won't work for somebody else.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's no real way to tell what your man is doing when you're not with him. So I feel like
Well, there are ways.
there are ways, but it depends on how much you want to stress yourself. Like my man, he
I
goes
have
to
a
the
forensic pathologist here.
I'm not going through a phone. I'm not going through a phone.
I'm not going through a phone. You can't pay me to touch the
It's
phone.
illegal now anyway.
I'm not losing 15 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah. And
We'll
be
go to
stressed
jail.
over stuff I can't control.
15 pounds in 2 days, gone.
The stress
Baby,
diet.
no.
I feel like when you're in a relationship, you just gotta trust each other and go from there.
You never went through a phone?
No,
Hell yeah.
no.
Never.
Okay, when I was like 17, and I never
Okay.
went through one again because he was sleeping with his homegirl that he used to bring me around all the time.
The best friend?
Of course
Always
it's
the
best friend.
bestie.
And I was 17. I will never forget that. I said I will never go through a phone again.
That's the worst
I
kind
was-
of cheating.
I was so
In your
like,
face
It's
cheating.
when
in
I-
your face,
yeah.
like y'all just both smiling in my face.
And then like everybody else knows, and you the only one that don't know.
I
Just
can't
looking
do
down.
it.
Ugh.
I would never go through a phone.
She was
I
not
just
a girl's
can't do
girl.
You never did it ever?
was not.
You
it.
did
No,
it.
I'm saying that I won't do it now.
Oh, now. Okay.
I
she's
was
like,
so
let's be
cold. I
clear.
used to go through phones and I would go right to the drama. So if you go to the message and you go in your iMessage, I type in my name.
Yep.
Or I type in girls' names that I were
No,
familiar
that-
with
yeah.
or whatever, and I would just like read all the messages that came up with, you know. And it just
you can type in a word like love.
Yeah.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Love you.
Yeah.
And it just gave like,
send the address.
ever doing this again.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If it's meant to happen, it'll come.
Yeah.
The besties that hit me up in the DM, whatever the case may be, like, hey, girl.
Ooh, that's what they used to do. Girl, when I say girl, they used to record videos and send them to me in my DM.
Oh, yeah. The girlies will help you out.
The girlies don't play. Like,
The
I
girlies
see
don't
so-and-so,
play.
I'll be like,
The girlies be like, bestie, I just think like they
receipts.
definitely tell me when they see my man in Houston.
and they send video headshots proof.
Okay.
So
Sure do.
it'll come out if it's needed to
Yeah.
come out.
And is that something that you would bring to him? Like, somebody sent me this, or do you not?
So I'm the type of person, I feel like I'm not gonna cry and stay. So if I'm not ready to leave you or whatever, like that's something those are just things that I keep under my hat.
Okay.
And I just feel like sometimes I just be like, okay, whatever. But it's like, there's no reason to fuss about it
Unless you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
if you're
Right.
I'm
If I'm
not
gonna
crying
stay-
then.
Then just
Crying for what?
hold it,
Like,
put it in your pocket,
and
hold
then
it.
I'm back over there in
Hold
2
on to
days.
that. Right.
And love.
We got
No.
to fight. Yeah. Listen, what do you think, Jordan? All men cheat?
I think
The shift. Mm.
95%.
Not all, right?
I
You
feel like
can't say
there's
all.
like, you know, the outliers.
99.8.
Right.
There's a
A little
handful.
few, little
A
couple,
handful.
but
Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
I love that pause.
No shift.
no
I know
shift,
you're
no
telling the
movement
truth.
at all. Just a blink.
I have, and I feel I was a lot younger, and I feel like I don't know. It's something. Maybe it's like still guilt in me about it. I always feel like things that happen like in my love life, like I'm
Because of
still
that.
paying for it.
Yeah.
Because I broke somebody's heart that I feel like wasn't cheating on me. Like at that time, you know, I feel like I broke his heart, but I feel like I'm still paying for it. I don't know why. Maybe it's I still feel guilty about.
Tell me, I want to hear this story.
I feel that too, though.
It was like, I don't know. I was younger. I was dating a guy. I was dancing. You know, like being in a club. You just meet a bunch of people, and it was like once you get introduced to like the glitz and the glam, and like other people can show you a different type of lifestyle, and then like you have this like regular Joe here, and it was just like I just kind of started doing my own thing. And then what happened was he went through my phone.
Oh, shit.
And then it was just like a thing. And it was just like, he's crying and like, but I love you. I'm like, I just don't want to be with you no more. I can't do this no more. It was just like, and every time something bad happens in my life, like in my love life,
You think
I
back to
always
that?
think about
Karma.
Yes.
That's that karma.
Do you know where he is now?
Yeah,
Like-
we're friends now.
Oh,
We're cool.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, so that's not bad karma. Because at least you guys are cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah.
He's like married now and stuff.
Oh, so
Okay.
look, you might have did him a favor. He found
part.
his.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
canceled
so.
out. It's canceled out.
Yeah, it's canceled out. By now.
Does his
for
wife
sure.
feel guilty?
That's
That's
Right.
my
Does his wife know
gift to
y'all
the
still
world.
cool?
That's
You're
the tea. Does the wife know y'all still cool?
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know how that's
You think
what's
that he
going
would
on
like
over there.
step out with you if he could?
Messy.
I don't do married
You're like,
men,
that's not my problem.
Right. There you go. No married men.
I don't do married men.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes, I have.
No shit. No
Right.
shit.
Right. No shit.
Look, it'd have been a no. But no, I wouldn't do it again though, just because I do feel like similar to you, like I feel like you really hurt the person, and you think cheating could be so small, but you could cheat and find the love of your life, and now you're just in a whole situation.
Right.
So I just be like, look, I'm just gonna be with my person. And if things don't work, we gonna move on. I'm not about to get into it. Especially now these days too. You can't even if I wanted to cheat, I couldn't cheat in peace.
No,
I can't
you
go
can't.
nowhere, especially not in
Shit.
Houston. People
Right.
taking pictures, telling people
Guess who was in the building?
Right.
exactly.
Or
Couldn't even cheat in peace.
imagine this scenario. Imagine cheating on the person that you're with, because this is kind of what happened to me in that instance. Cheated on and thinking you're about to be with this person, and the person kind of like dubs you,
Ooh.
and then you're left alone, and then
Oh,
Right.
oh no, we gotta hands and feet. Nah.
I'm just a girl, please.
I'm cheating with my soulmate.
Wow.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, it's hands and feet after that because
So
you
it
just
was
play
just
with me.
now I can't show face in the whole town. Like,
Wow. Damn.
Nah.
Double homicide.
Definitely.
And then you probably went back like, I'm sorry.
Nope, too
I
late.
did. I was real sorry too. It didn't work.
But it's hard for guys to get past that. I think women forgive that more than men do.
Yeah,
For sure.
because they can dish it, but they can't take it.
No, they
That
don't.
hurts them to
They
their
gonna be thinking about
soul
that
to
every
find out
time.
that you was giving up that mouth or whatever to somebody
and that's
else.
why I said I'm not like staying and crying. Like I've seen stuff before, and I just be like,
All right. Carry on, love. Enjoy.
no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just be like, okay.
Jordan, have you cheated?
Yeah, I've cheated. I felt really bad about it too. I felt like there was a karmic thing following me. I feel like I still low key feel that way a little bit. Yeah.
I feel like
You know, he's also married.
I've cheated, but I don't feel bad about it.
Same. I cheated and I never felt bad. Nope.
That's
I don't
crazy.
see that right now,
Did
but
you
when I
really
was
like
younger,
them?
Because the only reason I've ever cheated was because he cheated first.
Cheat back.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all
All
right.
right.
Cheat.
So
yeah.
if a guy cheats on me, and I also, anytime I've ever cheated has been because I knew the relationship was over. And so sometimes I think we do that because we've already kind of moved on. We just haven't like officially ended it. If that makes sense. Like,
I know what you're saying.
yes.
We ended it
haven't-
in our mind.
Right. We already know,
But
like,
we
you
still
done
there.
did this. You out here doing whatever. So let me build up
Listen.
the strength.
That was how I was when I went and got my back blown out. Because it was,
And you know it's over.
and I was already out of there mentally.
Dang.
And I just went on and then I
And
broke up
sealed
with
the
him.
deal.
And then I broke up with him after I did it. I broke up. I cheated and then I was like, okay, this is not gonna work.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah.
You were like, I just moved.
Because I
over
wanted
here.
to keep getting a bit. Yeah.
And the
I was
other
like, nah,
thing
let me
is, you
just let it
can't
go.
go from this at home to
Yeah.
something bigger because they're going to know.
Ugh.
It's
Are they
gonna
really
be-
going to know?
They don't know.
How can they know?
Because they're going to be
They're
like,
never gonna know.
this ain't.
If you remember that
How would they know?
Nobody's gonna know.
Because it's not
They're
hitting
gonna
the walls.
find out.
It's going to be a little more stressed out, you know?
I feel like that's a myth.
That's
I
what
feel like
Kegels
they
are
don't
for.
know.
Okay.
Especially if it is like this, like it was never hitting the wall.
Anyway.
So how would you know?
Because I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like a guy will know. I don't know why. But you know how sometimes like you with somebody, they're big and then you feel like, damn, are they, you know, stretching me out?
Maybe if it's too soon, let it get back right. Then
You got to
they
do
might
your
be able to
Kegels on
The
it.
Kegels.
The Kegels.
Kegels will do
You gotta
it.
be like 1, 2.
Or you can just go get lit. Never mind.
You can go get what?
A
You
what?
can just go get laser rejuvenation like I did because that was when I did it.
How was that?
It's great. Still
What did it feel like?
nothing, but
It's
it
a
feels
laser.
better. Yeah, it's better.
Hasn't nobody else has done laser rejuvenation?
I've done it. I did it twice or 3 times.
What?
3 times.
Damn.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the first time I did it was 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
That's
It was
because
a
she was
long time
peeing all the
ago.
time. She
So
come home,
the
she'd be
first time I
like,
did it was because I was suffering from incontinence, and when I saw that it was a
every
thing,
5 minutes, Gigi be like, I gotta go pee.
I gotta pee. I couldn't hold my pee. So I saw that helps with that, right?
Okay.
And then so it's like a you do it like 2 to 3 times to reach the full potential. So I did that round of it. And then you get it touched up like 2 years later. So then I got a touch up. And then I was doing promo for Goals. I had got some lipo and they're like, any other procedure you want, you could do for free. We offer laser review. And I was like, oh yeah, I've done that before. Should I do it again? So, but listen, when I did it that time, the lady was like, you don't need it. She was like,
Okay.
I
But
can't
what do
really
they
get you that
do?
much tighter. It makes you tighter.
But like, what is it?
It's like a probe. It's like a probe, like almost like a dildo, and they put it in you, and it just turns around in a circle, and it just hits everything with a laser, and it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it really, really works. Like I can't comfortably wear a Super Plus tampon.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I can.
I can't.
I
I can wear
Well,
it,
damn.
but not comfortably.
Not comfortably, like it
No.
bothers
need it.
you.
Unless,
it
but when
bothers
it's,
Here I
me.
am.
yeah,
No.
when I'm
Yeah, it
when I'm
bothers
bleeding
me.
heavy.
It bothers me, and it makes my. Because tampons already make your cramps worse, but like with Super Plus, I'm like, no, take this out of me. Like I can't take it. Yeah.
What about? Do you think that could work in your butt? Like, let's just say you do a lot of anal.
Probably. I mean, tissue is tissue. You know, the anal wall is tissue.
Well, I'm just
I
asking.
feel like probably.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. What if
For
you
the
need
gay,
a laser
for the
rejuvenated there
for the guys
gay
that are
guy-
bottoms,
Possibly.
that are-
For the
Yeah.
LGBT community.
Yeah.
I don't know who would be the first to try it, but I'm sure.
Tighten that thing back up. Because you know the vagina is a muscle, so it's going to contract back eventually.
It'll snap back.
But you know, with age and wear and tear, I hate to say it like that.
Wear and tear is crazy. I can't believe you said wear and tear.
With age and usage, right? With age and usage, you know, we lose elasticity, our muscles get weak, and this is what the nurse practitioner, the very first time, this is what she explained to me as the, you know, the health benefits and everything and why it works, and it really did work.
She said
and now because of that,
I believe it.
It's tighter, it's better, it's wetter, and life's great.
Oh,
yeah.
They owe you a check for that.
That
was a whole infomercial.
Okay, life's great, pussy still good.
Right. Noted.
Yeah.
All right, Khloe, what's something that you haven't done that you want to do in the bedroom? I know you had a first thought.
No, I don't, because I feel like I've done everything like that I want to do.
Okay.
That I want to do. Like, I'm super against the butt play and all that stuff. So,
So
yeah, like we not even gonna go there.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, like not into that. But everything that I have wanted to do, we definitely do. We've done, like, I feel like that's a key to a bomb relationship is like your sex life has to be top tier.
yeah.
Okay.
If it's not, it's just like, especially for men are physical beings. So
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's when they go to try to fill that void.
exactly. And we ain't gonna feel we gonna try. We gonna try.
What boy?
But boy.
Lira, what about you? Is there anything you haven't done that you want to do? Nothing?
I don't do butt play either. That's not my thing. I just don't even. Let's not even talk about that. Don't bring it up.
Not even a finger?
I don't like it.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I don't do that either. Same. I told you, Gigi's like, yeah.
A lot of guys be wanting it, but we're not doing it in my house.
You said not in my house.
Not in my.
I feel like guys always try to stick a finger in there.
I don't like that.
Oh, see, I was talking about the other way. Like, guys be wanting that too.
Oh, yeah.
And we, yeah. Like,
how did they even ask for that?
I was just saying, like,
there's like shoot their butt up.
Times
I don't know.
Remember you told us this.
What?
They just shoot the butt up.
How do you get there?
That's
I don't know,
do.
but that's just
It'd be like
Legs behind the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I have friends that like they like my men love it, and even like Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, they said that's their thing. That is cool. Yeah, they openly have talked about it. That's their thing.
I know they regret saying that too. That shit is so viral.
Right.
So, like,
See, so viral.
See?
So there you go.
Some things are like, we were too honest.
Yeah.
You know what I
that
noticed?
was a lie.
Earlier, we were talking about the guy who had the sex with like the 400 different people. Do you notice that if you see the tapes, he keeps playing with his nipples while he's having sex?
How many of these tapes like that?
But he was playing with his own nipples. He was like hitting it, and then he was like playing with his nipples. I gotta show you.
that.
I don't know if y'all seen the tape.
I haven't seen it.
But he kept on doing that.
I just keep seeing the little the professional picture of him.
Oh yeah. They're like, this guy did X, Y, and Z. I gotta show y'all this because it's so funny to me. Is there anything that what's a turn off for you in the bedroom?
An absolute no. An absolute dry you up.
I'm gonna show you this too. So funny.
I don't like. Do not put your tongue in my ear. I will literally.
I hate
pass
that
away.
too. Oh, I hate that too. That is my absolute
like,
ew.
oh, why would you do that? That feels disgusting. I do not like that.
Ew, I want to wipe my ear out right now just thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't dislike that. I don't dislike that.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, don't put your tongue in my ear.
That'd like ruin the whole thing. I'll go make me some noodles.
Don't.
Really? That I don't mind. Well, it just can't be
I don't
like super
like it.
wet.
Don't put your tongue in my ear.
It depends. I feel like things like that, anything can feel good if it's done in the like right time, or if you're on an edible or something.
No. That and feet I don't like.
Oh, I don't like feet.
I like feet.
You like feet?
You like men's feet?
Like, okay, my person, my man.
You're right.
But like
look
in
at
what
it.
scent?
Yeah,
Like, I'll
please.
rub his feet,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
you know, at night.
Are you
when we sleep.
licking them?
No.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Because that's what Jordan meant.
Okay,
I did it
no.
once.
No, we're rubbing
I
feet
tried
at
it.
night.
Didn't like it.
Wait, you did what once?
I tried it. Lick a toe.
Oh no, I've never.
I tried
licked a
it.
toe.
Lick a few toes.
And-
Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't.
Little piggies.
In what moment are you licking the toe?
Right, and are they clean?
He actually asked me to do it.
He asked you to lick his toes?
Yeah. And I was like, I never did that before. He's like, try it. You might like it. And I was like, nope, don't like it.
Yeah.
I guess everybody has their own
it.
thing.
Yeah.
I would massage your feet,
It was very
but I don't
much
think I could lick
foot.
a guy's toe.
No, I
don't
can't.
know.
But I could rub it. I could rub your feet, but I can't lick it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll get some lotion.
I did it once.
just a few
No,
of
you
them.
said a few toes.
A few of them.
She said a few toes,
No, I'm
not a
saying-
few times.
Right.
Oh, not a few. No. One person.
One person, couple toes.
You must have
That's
been
it.
on one that night. Like
I was. I was willing to go down in flames about it.
it'd be that night, and he'll never forget that either. She was sucking my toes.
And then I have a son. No.
I'm crying.
That toe got me pregnant.
You know what? It was that night. I was sucking his toes, and the
Next thing you know-
I think I remember.
and then he didn't pull out.
And now we're here.
and now we're here.
How often do you say like "come at me"? Because you know that's how it happens when you say it, and then guys can't stop.
You know what I said?
What?
I said the words. Give me a son.
Really?
Oh, it got real.
Talk about a manifestation. Give me a son.
And God said,
Grant,
You got it.
wish granted.
Looks just like me too.
"That's cute." Did you mean it and you meant it when you said it? Like give me a
Clearly.
son?
I mean, she was
Because
talking her shit, but she did her big
In the
one.
heat of a moment, you say things.
In the heat of the moment, it was very true. But then, like post, clarity, it was like,
Did I really just?
and then you're like, well, if
Right.
it happens, it happens.
Well.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
And then
So when you found out that not just that you were pregnant, but that you were pregnant with a boy, did you refer back to that moment with him? Like, yo, I really did say
we both did. It's like still an ongoing joke.
thing. Like,
Right.
okay,
Give me a
Like I
son.
still get picked on about it. I'd be like,
that's cute.
Well, when you're ready
did
for another
that.
one, you can suck some toes and say,
You know the recipe for a child.
You, at least you
Feels
know
like
you're
that's
right.
it. That's how it works.
yeah. So
Ask and you
it was
shall
like
receive.
abracadabra.
Right.
Boom. Like, I got a kid. But yeah, my son, he looks just like me. He's so cute. He's 17 months now.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so
Very,
special.
very cute.
Yes, he's so cute.
You got your boy and you girl. Are you done?
So I have
you
a
want more?
5-year-old and a
17-month-old.
17-month-old. One. I be saying one.
You done? Yeah. Or you want more kids?
People be like, he's 28. No, he's 2.
You feel like you want more kids though?
Yeah.
You do?
You do
Okay.
want more.
But
I
I'm
can
not having
see
any
that.
more kids until like I'm literally walked down somebody's aisle.
Oh, so
Somebody
you
that's
have
like
to be
your
married.
wife.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
I'm
another
not doing
thing
that
that's
no
a
more.
conversation, right?
Yes.
Getting married.
Yeah, I'm just not doing it no more. It's like, somebody gotta, or it's gonna be me and my 2.
Period.
But somebody, because you're in a relationship, so
Yeah, that's somebody.
Well,
you can see
You
that
hear her, Rico.
What?
I say he hear her.
You know.
He know the vibes.
Have you discussed that? Like, are we gonna get married? And you feel like it's gonna happen?
I don't know. I know I'm gonna get married, but
Right. But if he
Yeah.
steps up or not, this like,
One way or
up to
another,
him.
I'm gonna be a bride.
hello, walking down somebody aisle, jump in
That
somebody's
part.
room.
Period.
Do you? What if he's like, I don't ever want to get married? Does that mean that you're gonna be like, okay, we can't do this anymore? Or
Well, that means that we don't share the same values in life.
Okay.
So
How can you be with
That's
somebody
real.
that you don't?
yeah,
because
That's
sometimes
very
as women, we
important.
also feel like he might change his mind.
Oh no,
we don't have all day.
Right.
you sure don't. Especially wanting more kids.
Y'all already have a kid. Like y'all already tied to each other for
I
life.
want another one.
So
So
I
feel
mean, I'm saying
this
like if
is
you're
the-
with this person that you already have a child with and you guys are tied together for life, then getting married shouldn't be that far off from
right, but neither should having a baby either. And I feel like a marriage, and I never understand this with people. I feel like with marriages, we can walk away from them, but it's
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
right
Y'all
now
have
we're
a
having
kid already.
kids,
So
and now I
how-
got to deal with you
Exactly.
for years and years to come. So it's
I
like,
agree.
Kids are
if
bigger
you-
commitments.
yeah,
Period.
if you feel like we can have a kid,
And I
we
don't understand how
get
people don't
married.
realize that.
Yeah.
People don't realize like, oh, that's just my baby mama. No, that lady
You are
is
with
in your
them.
life for the rest of your life.
At least 18 years.
Well, yeah,
Right.
maybe not the rest of
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
least.
but in some, but
can
in
walk
some
away
way
with
or
a man.
form, you know, because you don't. You still have a child with this person,
And
rather
you
if
still
y'all
have
are
to have some type
some
of level
type
of respect. Even though,
everything.
But you know what it is that a lot of people do have kids and don't get married.
It's too many
And-
people have
and-
kids and don't get
yeah.
married.
and that's
Yes.
okay for
Yeah.
them.
from a
Yeah.
side
That's
baby.
not okay with me though.
Yeah, for you. And I think
Because even with
values-wise-
Kay's dad, I only had Kay because I was engaged to be married.
right.
It just didn't work out. But
But that was the goal.
That was what was,
Yeah.
These days, people think it's judgy to say, I want to get married. Like, even on our vlog, I don't know if I told you about this comment. Somebody was like, oh, Chloe's being shady because I had said in Hawaii, I was like, when I got there, I was like, y'all, if I was married, I would say another child is on the way. And they were like, that's so shady to say that when you know your friend has 2 kids and not married. And I was
that's fine. Those are the choices that I made.
But it's just, I hate that people make it seem like it's shady.
And Chloe is her own grown person. That's the choice. That's her standard, and she's standing on it. Yeah. These are the dumb choices I made. You know, whatever.
But I think people just do it all the time. I just use it as an example. Like, people are like,
I don't ever feel no way when you say that. You be like, girl, I'd be like,
no, because we talk about marriage all the time.
I mean, I should have stuck to my guns too. But you know, it was like.
But I feel like girls feel away. Like, oh, like, what you mean you got to get married, or you feel like it's better, or you feel like it's going to last. It's not that. It's just, that's my personal moral.
I want to do things.
And that's okay.
And I don't knock you for your not you per se, but other girls for personal morals. But it becomes like very like heated conversation.
Right. Yeah, I had a heated conversation like that with one of my friends before, but it was because, see, like, you speak in a for you type of thing, and I felt like she spoke in a way of like bashing. She was like, yeah, because I could never be a baby mom, and da-da-da. And I'd be telling her like,
that's what we all say till we a baby mom.
I'd be telling her like, hey, you can, because I was a fiance, bride to be,
right,
and now I'm baby mama.
Yeah,
I had no control over that. It just didn't work out. And like I tell her, you could be a single mom in your marriage,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's people that's married that are very lonely.
Yeah,
like very much taking care of that.
And then if it doesn't work out, let's say you got married to a man and it don't work out. Boom, baby mama. Boom, single mom.
Right.
It happens. So it's like
Chloe, or ex-wife.
Never say never.
Chloe doesn't speak in that way. She don't speak in a way of like kind of like attacking me. It's just like her own moral, and I completely support it. And I'd be like, what I tell you? I told Chloe, I said, wait as long as you can, because Chloe has when Chloe first started like really coming around. I'm some house and being around my kids. It was one day like when she was leaving. I think she like pulled me to the side. I would never forget this. She was like, woo. She was.
I was overstimulated. The kids was on 10 that day.
Now this is one of them days when like my kids were just like on.
They was on 10.
Right. And Chloe is just like standing back.
Girl, how do you do it?
So, and I be telling her, I would tell anybody that ever comes in contact with me, young girls, my friends, anybody, I'd be like, wait as long as you can. Because it's fun, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. I love being a mom, but it's no hoe, like, at all.
It's like
people you cannot half step at all.
Right.
Like,
unless you're a bad mom, then you can have it.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
a bad
no longer your life. These kids come first. Their wants, their needs, everything.
These kids to school.
Their schedule, everything. Kid first. It's kids and then you.
That's too early for me.
But you know, I think for women, it's also a time thing too, because sometimes you also don't want to wait too long.
Yeah.
You know, and that's unfortunate. Like, men could wait and be
you gotta stand on business. Oh, I'm standing on business. Like, I know it's coming.
10 toes down.
10 toes down. But he knows. Like, he already knows. He was like, I wouldn't even get you pregnant. I don't even want to deal with that because you're gonna be like frantic, going crazy. Like, no, we're gonna do.
How does he prevent that from happening? Is he?
We use protection. We do what we need to do to make sure. But like, he knows,
motion.
Like, he already knows it's gonna be a mess. So just like, let's just do it.
He already knows it's gonna be a mess.
He already knows it's gonna be a mess. And he has a child.
Right.
He has a child already. And he knows like literally what it takes, what it all comes with.
How is his child's mother with you?
So we don't have a strong relationship, but she just got married. Okay. So like literally like last week.
God, won't he do it?
Yes. Not even like that. She never was.
I know, but still, it's just nicer. Like when somebody's happy, when the other person.
Yeah. So you're not to worry about it. But no, so I hope to build a relationship with her. I always tell him that. I love his daughter down. Like, she's 8, about to be 9. He's from the Bronx. Like, so literally up the street. And yeah. Like, it's good vibes. It's cool. But he knows, like, I don't want the drama that comes with it, the back and forth. When can the kid, see? It's too much, you know? And like I said, he's from the Bronx, so his daughter is here. We're in Houston. It's a lot on the child as well, just,
Yeah.
So I just want to just do it, not the right way, but the way I feel like is
right for you.
Your way.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm very much the friend to advocate, hey, I so support you, Aiden. Please wait.
Right.
Okay.
Chloe be over my house like,
girl, I don't know how you do it. That was the birth
they
control
so
right
cute.
there.
I love them, but it be a lie. It be a lie. It's a lot.
She's like, woo. I'm like, I told you.
Well, listen, congratulations to you guys for coming together to create this vlog. Girls. We love that because we've always looked at lip service as a space for girls, you know, and just to kind of uplift each other, no judgment zones, to have real conversations. The best thing to me is when people come up to me in person and are like, you know, I watch your show all the time. I learn so much. Thank you.
When
couples watch the show,
yes,
and they have a better understanding of each other. And so, you know, what you guys are doing is definitely something that we support right up Lip Service's alley.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we appreciate y'all for coming.
Thank you for having
sharing.
Us. Girls tea.
Girls.
Yes.
And we're going to do something in Houston.
And y'all better come do the walk. Y'all might as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
let's really make it a thing.
Let's figure that out. Let's make it real, like, girls lip service, you know.
Like a collab.
Like a little collab, and we come and do like a little thing in Houston, something like that. I think that'd be
fire. I like that, because y'all also turn up. You know, that's important.
Yes. The girlies gonna pop out, but yes, we definitely turn up too.
That's my lane.
All right, well, thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. Make sure you sign up for the vlog, girls.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank
congrats
you so
to everybody watching, because it's a crazy night. I'm about to go look on my phone
and see.
And congrats on Lip Service South.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Yes.
All right. It is Lip Service.
Cheers.